3-week experience, and we open it up to 24 students. The grant pays for everything for the students to partake in the experience, which includes their lodging and food, as well as instructional fees and anything else they could possibly need for this time. We start out 3 weeks with one entire week at Table in the Wilderness. Activities we do there are a good way for the students to get to know each other and fun things that the students like to do that build a sort of team.
Our first week of outdoor experiences is meant to juxtapose a Wyoming outdoor experience with elements of outdoor culture in the Middle East. We make it really a camp experience more than a class. When we're coming back to the campus, the students get to live in the residence halls and eat at the student cafeteria, Washiki Dining Center. The 2 weeks that we spend at the university campus introduces the students in part to what it would be like to be a University of Wyoming student.
The Startalk in the University of Wyoming is an intensive language program. The focus is on learning the Arabic language, and we revolve around a theme. We call it Arabian Nights, and it's an introduction to the Arabic language and Arabic culture. Through that, we had virtual tour throughout the Middle East and North Africa. We visited many countries. We involved the students in situations where they can use the language. Our day is divided into instructional time and fun activities. The morning period is focused on language-rich instructions. They have literacy skills class. Then we have music class where we teach songs and traditional dances. Then we have art. We have outdoor activities, food culture.
Our program is primarily geared toward beginners in Arabic. So we don't assume any prior experience with Arabic or even exposure to Arabic. So what students learn when they come is the whole window into the Arabic-speaking world of the countries of the Middle East and other Arabic-speaking countries. They learn about the language, the alphabet, and then they begin to build on those things through the 3 weeks of the program until they reach novice mid-level of proficiency in speaking, reading, listening. And then in our program, we have a field trip down to Arabic-speaking populations in the Colorado Front Range area. The students get to connect with people who actually speak Arabic and are from a Middle Eastern background and experience food and music. So there's a lot of ways that we introduce interactive cultural elements into what the students get to do during the camp.
By the end of the experience, students will be able to hold a simple conversation in Arabic for anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes on the things that are important to them. They'll be able to have a discussion about various art things that we engage in throughout the time we're here. We talked about different countries that the students might like, or places they would like to visit in the Middle East. Touristic element, important sites. So that's another thing that they'll be able to talk at some length about as well.
Our main goal is to introduce this culture and to this language, and our hope is to plant the seed of the love of learning of this language and realize the value, because learning Arabic specifically is becoming increasingly important. So our hope is for them to continue learning it and using it in the future.
امبارح أنا أشوف نانسي عجرم. عن جد؟